Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Moon-Sori, your MC for 2020 Bio Incheon Global Conference. I'd like to sincerely welcome all of you to today's event. We were supposed to meet and communicate with each other on site, but due to the worsening pandemic, we switched this event to an online conference. As you are well aware, Bio Incheon Global Conference was initiated in 2016, and now this year marks the 5th anniversary. The conference aims to become an international bio forum that could make Incheon a leading bio brand in Asia, and the industry, academia, and institution have worked together to make this event a leading global event. And also, the conference aims to become an international bioforum that could make Incheon a leading bio brand in Asia. And today we are going to talk about the coronavirus that swept the world. And we are going to cover a number of issues regarding the COVID-19. And first, Professor Chung Yong-seok of Biology Department of Kyungin University and Director General Jerome Kim of IVI, International Vaccine Institute, and Director General Dr. George Gao of Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention will deliver keynote speeches in the afternoon under the theme of Science of SARS-CoV-2, Diagnosis and Prevention of COVID-19, Vaccines and Therapeutics for COVID-19, and AFOB workshop, Predicting the Economy After COVID-19. 4 sessions will be held. Please stay with us till the end. And experts in the bio industry will take part in today's event. And along with today's conference, we have another side event holding today. Let me briefly introduce them. KOTRA has been holding 2020 Global Medicine Export Fair with 50 domestic companies and 60 overseas buyers since 18th. And those companies have been taking part in today's event, and I hope fruitful results could be created throughout this fair. And in the afternoon, the third INU Global Bio Convergence Forum will be held online at the same time. Your interest will be very much appreciated. Then from now on, we'd like to start the opening ceremony of Bio Incheon Global Conference 2020. The chair of Bio Incheon Global Conference 2020, as well as Professor Lee Chul-gyun of Ina University, will deliver an opening address. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Distinguished guests, dear colleagues and online participants, good morning. I'd like to sincerely welcome all of you to the 5th Bio Incheon Global Conference. When we first established an organizing committee of Big C 2020, we decided to set the theme of the conference as bio-related ones, since Songdo is well known for the bio industry. Since then, we have had meetings and set COVID-19 as the theme of Big C 2020, thinking that we'll be able to host a conference in the late August in our old normal daily lives. Some say the virus invaded humanity. However, the reason for transmission of the coronavirus that have existed for a long time to human beings may be attributed to us, to humanity. We have polluted the environment, water, and air, and destroyed animals' habitats for civilization and our convenience. Such activities might be the main cause for today's pandemic. Over the past few months, we have been able to meet whomever we want to see, have meals, chat together, spending time however we want. And now we are realizing how precious and blissful our daily lives are. A number of experts now warn that we will never be able to go back to the normal life we had before the outbreak. In this regard, Big C 2020 invited globally renowned COVID-19 experts, and they will deliver a presentation in plain English so that laymen and ordinary people could understand well. You will be able to hear experts' presentations on virus research, diagnosis and prevention, recent research trends in vaccine and treatment. Furthermore, AFOB supports the 4th session that will cover experts' prospects on the post-COVID-19 economy. Lastly, I'd like to thank Mayor Bang Nam-chun of Incheon Metropolitan Government and other related personnel for your support and sponsorship for Big C 2020. And taking this opportunity, I'd like to express my gratitude to KOTRA and Incheon National University for hosting a side-by-side event, and to Incheon Tourism Organization for co-organizing today's conference. And I'd like to once again sincerely thank all speakers for your efforts in preparing your presentations. In particular, my special thanks go to Co-Chair and Secretary General Professor Oh Deok-jae, Won Jong-in, and Cha Hyung-jun for your efforts made in making this event possible in times of difficulty. And I'd like to express my gratitude to Secretary General Park Tae-hyun of AFOB and all staff members of the Secretariat, and Dr. Jang Jae-hyung, Kim Min-gon, Jeon Guk-chae, Choi Jong-hun, Baek Jong-yun, and Bang Min-sik for organizing perfect and excellent programs for today's conference and your efforts for a successful conference. I hope you will be able to think about activities, ethics, norms that we should change to have lives with small but certain happiness for ourselves. Thank you very much for your attention. And next, Vice Mayor Choi Jang-hyuk of Incheon Metropolitan Government has sent a video message. Let's meet him.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Vice Mayor Choi Jang-hyuk of Incheon Metropolitan City. Congratulations on hosting the 5th 2020 Bio Incheon Global Conference. I'm very sorry that I could not meet you in person, but via online due to the worsening COVID-19 situation. But we have prepared today's conference to overcome the COVID-19 infectious disease, and I believe that it will be very meaningful. Since 2016, Incheon Metropolitan City has been linking the new growth engine of Incheon City with the bio industries in regional specialized convention. As a result, the efforts of the local industries, academia, research institute, and government, it has become the world's #1 biopharmaceutical producing city. In addition, leading domestic bio companies such as Celltrions and Samsung Biologics are making remarkable growth here in Incheon. In particular, the conference chose the theme of vaccines and treatments for the preventions of COVID-19 to share the research results and industry trends of the bio field. It is very meaningful conference to promote collaborations and also to promote win-win growth. In addition, the Global Bio Pharma Plaza, hosted by KOTRA Incheon Branch Office, provides a catalyst to promote the growth of the Incheon bio industry through an industrial platform between the domestic and foreign buyers. We hope the business in Incheon actively take part in through contactless networking to prepare for the post-COVID-19 era. In addition, I hope that the Incheon University Global Bio Convergence Forum, the future human resource development project, will be leading the bio field of Incheon Metropolitan City, and it can contribute to develop the cradle for the future knowledge industry. Currently, Incheon prepares for sustainable economic leap into the era of the fourth industrial revolution through the creation of Incheon BioHealth Valley. Together with the best experts in the field of bio who have gathered here today, we look forward to your continued support so that we can lead the bio industry ecosystem while opening a sustainable and prosperous future. Lastly, I'd like to express my gratitude to Organizing Committee Chairman Lee Chul-gyun of Asian Federation of Biotechnology Incheon Tourism Organization, Incheon KOTRA Support Group, and Incheon National University for organizing the host of today's event. I hope you will have a good time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vice Mayor, for your greeting message. Due to the pandemic, he was not able to be with us here today, but he sent a warming greeting message to all participants to prepare for the COVID-19 and to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic. We are hosting today's forum, and to congratulate on this opening of this forum, so many people have sent greeting messages. In particular, acting president of Incheon National University, and from KOTRA, and also President AFOB have sent video messages. Let's meet them through the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is Acting President Eun-gun Yang of Incheon National University. First, I'd like to sincerely thank all the distinguished guests and online participants for your participation and welcome all of you to All Bio Incheon Global Conference. In particular, we are in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic that we've never seen before. In this regard, I'd like to sincerely thank Mayor Bang Nam-chun of Incheon Metropolitan Government, President and CEO Kwon Pyong of KOTRA, Chair Lee Chul-gyun of the Organizing Committee, and CEO Min Min-hong of Incheon Tourism Organization, and former Minister Won Gyu-cho for taking your time out of your busy schedule to help us hold today's event. And my special thanks also go to Professor Kim Song-ho of INU and Dr. Jerome Kim of International Vaccine Institute and Director General George Fugao of Chinese CDC and Professor Jung Yong-seok of Kyung University for being committed to providing solutions to various issues at this time of pandemic. The pandemic of virus that we've never experienced before has changed our daily lives, and still there are too many threats to deal with around us. And however, even before we are able to handle such threats, another threatening elements are expected to rise. Individuals and countries have been connected with one another, but now such connection has been broken, thus providing the concept of new normal. And we need creative alternatives, an active and aggressive reaction for humanity's well-being and sustainable development. In this regard, Big C, which is an annual event hosted by Incheon Metropolitan Government and INU's bioconvergence research, is very meaningful commitment to the future of the new normal. We, Incheon National University, have a vision to make ourselves a bio-specialized university. And we have challenged the future with a way that has never tried before by others. And we put a priority to bioconvergence research, thus encouraging and discovering the convergence research between the humanities, education, entertainment, sports, fashion, information, electrics, machine engineering, and other basic science areas. And such efforts are now paying off. Also, we are committed to building big data about 10,000 Incheon citizens' genomes, and with this, we'd like to provide new standards to future precision medicine. We are trying to connect new dots, and with such connected dots, we are expecting to formulate a new normal for the future. To share the results of bioconvergence research and discover future possibilities, the third Bioconvergence Forum will present 13 thesis presentations and 14 poster papers. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we decided to make the forum a bit smaller scale than before. And for the first time, we decided to host it online. And through this kind of turning point, I hope more participants could join the forum, thereby creating new connections among us. Once again, I'd like to thank all the staff members of the organizing committee for your efforts made in making this conference possible in the midst of this worsening pandemic. And I hope Incheon National University's Bioconvergence Forum and Big C could make contributions to the safety and further growth of humanity on Earth. Thank you very much for your attention.
안녕하십니까.
Hello everyone, I'm Executive Vice President Kim Sang-mook of KOTRA's Innovation Growth Divisions. I'd like to congratulate the opening of the 5th Bio Incheon Global Conference. In spite of the difficulties stemming from COVID-19, our aspirations for the development of the bio industry enable us to be here today. Vice Mayor Choi Jang-hyuk of Incheon Metropolitan City, AFOB Organizing Committee Chairman Lee Chul-gyun, and also there was a full support from the Incheon National University's acting president Yang Won-gun and other officials concerned. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude. In a situation where exports is extremely difficult due to the COVID-19, exports of K-quarantine supplies such as diagnostic kits, masks, and detergents have increased 180% from the previous year, playing a role like a rain for a drought. K-quarantine attracted a great interest from overseas market toward the Korean bio industry and companies. I hope today's conference will serve as a meaningful chance to meet the high interest and demand of the global market while serving as a guiding light for our bio companies to expand into the world. As a part of this conference, KOTRA is holding a Global Bio Pharma Plaza 2020 online. The expo conference, in which 50 domestic companies and 60 overseas buyers participate, is expected to become a bridge to success of K-quarantine products. Finally, I'd like to express my gratitude to all of you who are attending today at the conference and wish you a valuable time. And I hope that today can be very meaningful for the future of the bio industry. Thank you.
Professor Kyu Kyung Lee, Chair of Big C 2020, distinguished speakers, on-site and online participants, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of AFOB, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to join the Bio Incheon Global Conference, Big C 2020. Big C is an annual event of gathering academic professionals and bio-industrial experts, as well as government officials in Incheon City, a hub of global biohealth industry. Due to the pandemic, this year we are holding the conference also in online mode. Firstly, I would like to express my congratulations to conference chair and many AFOB colleagues in Korea Regional Branch Office to organize this wonderful and successful conference, which is co-hosted by Incheon Metropolitan City, Korea Trade Investment Promotion Agency, KOTRA, and the Incheon National University, INU. We appreciate very much Incheon City and the mayor of the city for their support, and thanks KOTRA and INU for making Big C 2020 more fruitful. The COVID-19 pandemic is still at its peak. In the past few months, we have observed amazing efforts and achievements in science and technology in combating to these pandemics. Therefore, the theme of the conference is COVID-19. All renowned speakers are invited to give speeches on every aspect of COVID-19, from the science of this novel coronavirus to the post-COVID-19 economics. As the AFOB is a key member in biotechnology communities, we AFOB members are all responsible for contributing to innovation and the product development that will help overcome the COVID-19 pandemic. In the February of this year, the AFOB had established a task force to earnestly concern the novel coronavirus disease. In our AFOB newsletters, we have publish special reports on COVID-19 from each member regions. Biotechnology can help to develop and produce diagnostic kits, biopharmaceuticals, and vaccines for the novel coronavirus disease. We hope that this AFOB event on the topic of COVID-19 could help to improve the scientific research and the technology development on this novel coronavirus. Finally, on behalf of AFOB, I would like to express my deep appreciation to Incheon government for long-term financial support to AFOB, which a great success of this event. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your message. Because of the COVID pandemic, we have been experiencing something that we've never experienced before. And today we are holding conference to share many experiences. And I hope, since it is very meaningful, so many people have sent greeting messages. And thank you very much for acting president of Incheon University and a figure from KOTRA and also president from AFOB. Thank you very much for your messages.